It's my brand new Pwork Wargames Wargames Mat that I got when I went to the Beers of War competition. So I just thought what I'd do is I'd give you an overview, yeah, like all us YouTube people do, of what it looks like with a load of stuff on it. So excuse the quality of the film because it's on my phone, not fantastic. I don't have a decent camera, but I did want to show what it looked like because I think it looks smashing. It's got, I think this has got every piece of terrain that I've made for Frostgrave in the last, about a year and a half now, I suppose, since it came out, or was muted as to be going to come out. And since then I've been hard at work making lots and lots of different bits of terrain. So but I just think it sits really nicely on top of the mat. It came out really well. It's on top of my actual Wargames table. Bit of blue tack in the corners because it needed to be held down, but actually it went down pretty well. I was quite impressed, really. It did a very good job. A couple of stones in the corners and the edges. I shall show you. Look, here we go. So I've got blue tack in that corner there, and then a couple of stones just there. That looks suitable. Okay, and that all holds it all together. There's the manufacturer's name, give them a big shout out. And they made our game at the Beers of War tournament at the weekend on Saturday special because it meant that we had a whole variety of mats. And I'd been umming and ahhing about buying one for quite a long time now. You know, I'd looked at them and thought, well, you know, what's the advantages, disadvantages? And obviously the obvious one for me is, can I make this myself? You know, that sort of type of thing. Would I rather make it myself because, you know, that's what I do, as all this is all handmade out of bits of rubbish and cardboard and spit and polish and stuff. But I decided in the end that I thought it would actually best suit my purposes if I bought them because just look at the detail on it, it's fantastic. It'll probably last me a lot better than anything I could make, and I look a lot and play a lot nicer. So I'm really glad I bought it. I think it looks fantastic. Really can't fault it. So let me just get back this side because I think you get a better. I'm away from the window here, a bit dark, but you get a better view there. And I'll hold it there for a minute so you can see, and then I'll close up on some close-ups so you can see how bits work together, because there's tons of scattered terrain on here, absolutely loads of it obviously. So if you go right the way in to where the corks are on that fallen column, and then you can see around this sort of like the church bit, there's that box and what have you, it goes nicely, doesn't it? It goes well together, you know, because of the photographic quality. Look at the bottom here, for instance, where that ladder goes onto that broken ground there. They look excellent. Okay, I know that my terrain is possibly I could do with a bit of blue, like all these guys over here. These hilly type snowfields are going to be blue because I didn't have the colour of this before. So there might be, I'd introduce a bit more blue, but some of them that I've done, for instance these couple here, they fit in okay because they've got a blue wash on them. It doesn't look very blue on the camera, actually it looks green, doesn't it? But actually it is blue. So some of these have got a blue wash to them and they sit on top very nicely. So I'm really pleased with this. I think it looks excellent stuff. And again, thanks for a fantastic weekend at Beers of War with Luke and Lee and Lukes APS. Did a fantastic job, made us all very welcome, and we had a great time. It was a good laugh, it really was. It's always good fun playing in pairs. There's no pressure on, and it was good fun. There was a lot of shouting, jeering and general carrying on, and the experience was made all the much better by the fantastic job that Pwork did are sending us all these lovely mats, because they sent us a mat for every single table, which I'm sure Luke must have really appreciated. So thank you very much, and yeah, fantastic stuff, fantastic. So before I finish then, just one last sort of scroll across some of it where there isn't any terrain of mine on it, just so you can see the quality, the rubbly textures, the brickwork or the cobblestones coming through there. Excellent stuff. Okay, and also when you throw dice in it, I haven't got any dice on me. What could I throw instead? But when you throw dice, you don't get a big clatter. I suppose I could throw a box, but I'm not going to. Yeah, one of those little boxes I've made. It's okay. Excellent quality, look at that, brilliant stuff. As I said, nice and flat. I have had to do hardly anything. It took me seconds to fit to my Wargames table, and I will definitely be using this excellent stuff. Good quality material. Thank you very much.